Hello, HOTS gamers. Um, it's been a minute, but NGS season 14 is back, and I'm Calamansi, and today I'm streaming Artemis versus Spooky Ghost. They're two Division B West teams. The season started maybe a week or two ago, and so lots to go underway. I've played both of these teams and definitely expecting a really exciting series. Let's see. Spooky Ghost banned Cursed Hollow and Battlefield of Eternity, and Artemis banned Tomb of the Spider Queen and Sky Temple. Spooky Ghost got map pick and they picked Infernal Shrines. So we've got the lobby set up already, just waiting for the go. Infernal Shrines is a 3-lane map, very important macro, but one cool thing about this map is that you can pretty much trade objectives for structures if you really commit. So, um, we'll see. I know that Artemis likes to run some very unorthodox comps, but other than that, I'm expecting a pretty unique draft. Division B West only has 7 teams. So I'm not sure if all of them technically make the playoffs, but a few matches have already been played. Currently, Artemis is 6th and Spooky Ghost is 7th. However, they've each... Spooky Ghost, let's see. This will be their second match, and Artemis, this will be their third. Dark Artemis Gaming, also known as Dark Horse, asks, is this the legendary caster Kala? Well, I'm only legendary based off of your definition, so maybe I am. Okay, looks like we're getting into the draft here. So Artemis gets first ban. Since the HOTS developers said that they basically are putting the game in maintenance mode, we don't expect any balance changes anytime soon. However, the bans will probably look pretty similar to what they were last season. So lots of Johanna, Rhaegar, yeah, Anduin, Blaze, Lucio, really strong all-around picks I expect to see banned. Bruisers are a pretty popular thing to ban because there's not a lot of... Thank you, Jake. Oh, Junkrat. Yes, Junkrat also very meta. But with the lack of balance updates in the future, I'm hoping to see a lot more target bans, a lot more research going on between teams competitively. So there's a Tychus ban. And sometimes a Tychus ban means that you are going to want to draft a tank, something with a lot of HP, and you don't want that really easy percent damage. So I'd love to see what their Spooky Ghost second ban is. Hammer. So not extremely meta, but Hammer was buffed pretty recently, and Artemis did run Hammer in one of their NGS matches this season, and they got a lot of value out of it. So that's a target ban. And we've got the first pick, Johanna, very, very solid. Johanna is excellent on this map for the points and for just gathering all the little objective minions and protecting rotations. Rotations super important on this map. On any map, but she's a really great peeler. For the alliance above all. And Spooky Ghost got the next two picks with Sylvanas and Anduin. What I like about Sylvanas is what I mentioned earlier, is trading objective for structures. Sylvanas's Black Arrow trait can definitely make that easier. So they can just give up objective entirely, especially if they're down numbers or they're not as good early game. And Artemis has got the Lucio and Mephisto pick. Mephisto also great on this map. Being able to shade in onto the points and collect objective numbers while returning to safety over the walls is really, really good. Especially with Johanna grouping both the objective and the enemy. Mephisto is pretty hard to stop. But with good counters, Mephisto can be shut down. And Lucio is a classic for 7. 7's Lucio is very, very good. I've seen it target banned a lot. And we've got the Hogger ban. Look like a lot of target bans, but Hogger's also very meta. So not too crazy. The Tassadar ban. Interesting. I expect a tank pick here. I wonder if they'll play Stitches to counter that Mephisto. A Nubarak. I guess Cocoon could stop Shade as well. And Leoric is definitely a popular choice for offlaners. Great double soaker, can solo the camp with Neil Peasants. And of course, really great in the team fight with Entomb. Also percent damage for that Joe. Another thing about a new break is that you can do a lot of free pushing alongside Sylvanas. None shall flee my grasp. And so, for Artemis, they have yet again a unique draft with what appears to be off-lane Rhaegar and Maiev. I do love to see Maiev picked. I feel that, especially in this division, pretty much anything under Heroic or Storm, you don't see a ton of Maiev. Or melee assassins in general, so I'm pretty excited about that. Lots of AoE coming from Artemis, but Spooky Ghost returns with the double support, 2 double support comps. I expect these fights to last quite a while, and I'm very, very excited. I love seeing Uther. I am worried about damage on the side of Spooky Ghost. However, with the Onubrak and Sylvanas picks, what I'm actually expecting them is to not really play the micro and just push structures, get experience lead, take fights with the experience lead, and just win based off of talents, if that's their plan with this draft. Let's see. Yeah, offlane Rhaegar. I mean, Rhaegar, everybody knows Rhaegar's busted. Last I checked, he had the highest win rate in the entire game on Hero's Profile. It's been several weeks, but we're not exactly going through a bunch of balance changes. He can clear camps, great mobility and agency, so excited to see that. Let's see. So for Artemis, we've got Rom on Maiev, Ashe on Mephisto, Dark on Johanna, 7 on Lucio, Jotak on Rhaegar. And for Spooky Ghosts, we have Boundary X on Sylvanas, Kalidus on Uther, Little Wolf on Anduin, Eric with a K on Leoric, and Rogoth on Anubarak. Take a look at these talents. Got W build on Anduin. Shield, Spell Armor on Anubarak. These are some pretty classic builds here. Looks like we're anticipating Sylvanas cheese, but Spooky goes all mid. Unexpectedly, for having a Sylvanas. And we've got double blinds on Joe, W on Mephisto, and Wolf actually on Rhaegar. Some really great pulls from Maiev already. Got a priority rotation here. Rhaegar here to double soak. Joe and Rhaegar are a nasty combo. We've got a camp getting started as well. Artemis takes their siege camp. Spooky Ghosts not far behind. And Artemis, with the priority on the camp, looks for bottom. Jake bets 1 lime on Artemis. Alright, is that for the first match or the whole series? So already a little bit of an experience lead. But, you know, having Sylvanas and Anubarak, that could change very, very quickly. We've got Rhaegar soloing the Bruiser camp. Yeah, I don't think he can quite solo that this early, especially without pre-tap. They've already tapped. And we've got the scouting from the Leoric and the Anubarak to come in and say you can't have that for free. We know you're doing it right before objective. So everybody, we've got a 5v5 on the point. Rhaegar still on the point. Rhaegar goes down. Everybody's getting super chunked, but Blue able to hold it together. Oh, I see the Uther pick was to probably counter this Maiev for when she goes in for those pulls. So that is a 3 for 1. Take a look at lowest level 4s. Subdue. Spite. Earth Living Enchant. Blade Dance and Subwoofer. So this looks like a 4v5. No Rhaegar just yet. Honestly, betting all the limes on Artemis. We'll be able to bet limes soon. A moldy lime, it's still a lime. Johanna really holding the enemy team together, getting a lot of that AoE value from Mephisto and Maiev. That's a really well thought out comp, I believe. But Joe does lack mana. So not sure how long they'll be here. Nobody's really touching the objective. I forgot. Swing slow, or range on Leoric. Unstable Poison for Sylvanas, more W build for Anubrak, Holy Shock, and lots of W build. So they do give up this objective, however, they are looking to just defend it. I would have loved to see, you know, that Sylvanas and Anubrak push, and they'll probably do that later in this game, but... Oh my goodness, the Maiev pull into the Punisher root. That's really scary. And we've got a pause on the side of Artemis. Let me take this down. Looks like a 7 DC'd. Still early game. No one has 10s. There is a level lead. However, this map can go on pretty long. It's very macro heavy. Going double support, I expect both teams to pick more aggressive ults. For example, Anduin with Light Bomb, Rhaegar with Bloodlust. It looks like they're gonna get back into this game here. Pause, boo. Alright, they're doing the countdown. They're really in here peeling for the Punisher. Possibly getting more kills. Does Sylvanas get away here? Yes, she does, with Leap of Faith. They get this whole fort for that first objective. That's actually a lot of value for that first Punisher. Let's see how Offlane Rhaegar's doing. We can check this out. I know how to look at this. About 1,000 XP under Leo, but you know, definitely taking these camps, and Artemis is a level ahead. And we've got the Leo gank. Leo goes down. Short respawn timer though, and level 10's online for Artemis. So Spooky takes the camp, but Artemis clears it right away with that level 10. A little late to invade and steal, but Spooky should be pretty safe to soak till 10 here before that next objective comes up. I love how aggressive Lucio can be, especially for providing vision. I had somebody say that when they watch Lucio play, their wrist hurts just looking at it. Alright, we've got Rhaegar soloing Bruiser camp. Once again, Bruiser coming down to protect this structure. Alright, level 10's online for both teams. Take a look. I5, most popular choice for Lucio's, Containment Disc. Ancestral, so I was wrong there. Durance. And Blessed Shield. Light Bomb. Divine Shield, Cocoon, Mind Control, and we're still waiting on a couple of the talent picks from Leoric. Looks like we've got a gank here coming for the Rhaegar. Ooh. Not today. Or not right now. Vision's super important in every single match. And that was almost a super risky rotation. So they just took the structure while that gank was happening. And Bruiser getting taken for a Spooky Ghost, which is really, really good. Artemis not able to do that right now. They already took it, and this should be pushing while the objective is up. They are looking for a fight, though. 13's not quite here for either team. Oh my god, that is a massive Durance! Holy moly! Alright. So Leo's silence at the moment, and that is a 4-4-0. And we've got another pause. Wow. I mean... Mephisto, though. Plus Johanna, like, one condemn into a Durance is so nasty. Let's see. And then Mephisto did go Spite. Very, very popular talent, reducing basic ability cooldowns by 1 second for every tick of a regen globe. Mephisto doing insane amounts of damage. I'll show it when the match is unpaused. Okay, we've got a ready from Spooky Ghosts. And a ready from Artemis. Countdown's happening. Yeah, Mephisto doing twice the damage of pretty much everyone. Yeah. Point control definitely taken into consideration in draft on the side of Artemis. Well, the thing is, I feel like Spooky Ghost has a super viable comp for pushing and ignoring the objective. So, with the team kill, or near team kill, objective goes to Artemis thus far. Camps are being taken. This is a 3v4. But they are just giving it to them. With no level 13s. Plus, Rhaegar and Lucio's rotation speed is very, very quick. Lucio using that speed boost to hasten the rotations for Artemis. Oh, they did leave it at 39 to continue the macro, which is kind of tricky to plan out, but looks like it's paying off based on just the color of the map. We got an Entomb on Rhaegar, Anub'arak jumps in, Cocoon on Mephisto, lets it shield on the back line for that peel. Light Bomb comes out on Anub'arak, high five, saving at least 2 of them. Great Ancestral on the Mephisto. Johanna out of mana. Looks like Spooky Ghost is going to turn with that even talent tier advantage, but 2 people in the Durance. Maiev really taking advantage of that with those resets. This is some really, really great sustain on the side of Artemis. They do grab that Uther and grab the objective. Really well played. I agree, yes. But it's still entirely possible for Sylvanas and Anub'arak to do their thing. This game is not over, not in the slightest. Punisher going down pretty soon. Stuns 2 people. Maiev in for the pull after Anub'arak uses Burrow D-shield onto the Anub'arak, knowing that that cooldown is down. So a couple ults out. 2 on each side. Blessed Shield, Ancestral, Divine Shield, and Mind Control. Mephisto does really, really great siege damage. Hey, squirrels. I think Spooky Ghost could turn this around with a CC chain of like Entomb, Cocoon, Uther Sun, Mind Control, Chastise. They've got tools, and look, they're being kind of aggressive right now. So Leoric with the Wraith Walk out. Pretty much every ult is back up except for Divine Shield in 5 seconds. But with the level 16 talent advantage, this siege camp does go to Artemis. They're playing it pretty safe. To be expected, being a talent tier. Down. Sorry, Psycha. Maybe I'll get rid of Nightbot. Questionable judgment. Rip, bro. Okay, even talent tiers. Spooky Ghost looking to make something happen with that. We've got that CC chain looking for the Rhaegar, but 2 stuns, missing the Chastise. Looking for the camp. They are missing Joe here. So, successful invade on the camp. Camp is getting some pretty good value top for Artemis there. And this one will be cleared out. They are sticking on objective. Kind of ignoring this, letting the wall fall, which is kind of scary. Artemis being this close to 20. And they're just not gonna go to objective. They're gonna most likely just take the structure. It's halfway. Get level 20 and kind of, I guess, either end or pick a team fight. The lanes are really pushed out. And they are looking to end. We've got 1, 2, 3 people backing and a couple already backed. We get a little bit of core damage. Light Bomb on 3 of them, but High Five saves 2. Containment Disc and Cocoon right next to each other. Luther getting very, very low. Pops a Divine Shield. Wraithwalk doing the damage reduction, which is great. And they're able to peel Artemis away from their core. However, these keeps took some damage during that time, and core's at 81%. And with level 20, Artemis is just gonna take this objective. So Spooky Ghost might just say, let's take the fight. We don't win this objective, we lose the game. Even though we're under 20. Joe really into their backline. Another containment disc on a new Brack. Leoric is getting really in there. Johanna in the... Ooh, another big Durance on 2 of them. Light Bomb target dies. Oh! Farseer's Blessing. Okay, 4 for 1. This is potentially game.
Red team's core is under attack.
And match 1 goes to Artemis. I think both teams had a very viable draft. Artemis with the objective control, and Spooky Ghost with the macro. Not to say that Artemis didn't have macro, but to make the game closer, I think Spooky Ghost could have gotten a lot more value in not doing the objective, actually. Or even letting the objective push when Artemis got it, but hoping to see another spicy draft in the next game. His Mephisto damage is kind of insane. That is a lot of DPS players that you don't punish. This will happen. And again, with the insane siege damage that Mephisto can do, especially with Mimic, where the Shade and the original Mephisto W are both active. I love seeing Indestructible on Joe, you know, saying, haven't died yet, and probably won't if I take this. So, love this talent. I was really excited to see this Maiev value. Like I said, this division, not a very popular pick. And I liked what they did here. You know, if Maiev came in and just immediately got stunned by Uther and mind control or just a bunch of CC chain, she's absolutely useless. Didn't quite pan out that way. I agree, Jakey, with that comment. You know, sometimes it's really tough to ignore the objective because it's like, generally that's how you win the game, right? You win the objective. That's not to say Spooky Ghost couldn't play the objective. I think if they had gotten the talent tier by pushing earlier in the game, they could have taken the objective. So, we'll see how the next game pans out. Let's see what map they take. Let me update the score here. Let's see. I'm hoping for Abraxas pick next, or Towers of Doom. Those are my two favorites left on this list. There's also D-Shire, Alterac Pass, and Volskaya. I bet we'll see a Joe ban. Lots of great target bans, but Joe's still very, very strong. Yeah. I was so hyped for double support both sides. I'm so glad I get to see that. Alright, Psycha. I can time out Nightbot for you. Wait. Wait, I accidentally timed out Psycha. I'm sorry, Psycha. Okay, wait. It's like, I'm sorry. Oh, thanks, Jake. This is why I have like 5 mods. Y'all know what you're doing and I don't. Let's see, got another lobby going. It is Towers of Doom. A math map. Everything is math to me. Limit testing. Alright, Psycha. Alright, I'll get rid of Nightbot. I'm sorry. That's why I have you guys. I don't need Nightbot. I'm a strong, independent, but still appreciate the support of my friends streamer. Yeah. Psycha's stacking emotes. Psycha's small numbers. Waiting on one person in this lobby. Hey, what's up, Jamie? It me, calamansi. You know, I drank calamansi juice today. I moved out to California, and there's a ton more of that here. Very, very happy about that. Full circle moment for me. Me and all the calamansi juice. Calamansi is a Philippine lemon. Kind of a cross between a lemon and lime, in case anybody was wondering what that is. Spoopy. Alright. Let's see. Not quite in the lobby yet, but we'll get there. Also, all of you lovely 5 viewers, if you ever want to co-cast with me, HMU. Yes. How did I taste? Bright, very palatable, refreshing, much like my personality. Just kidding. Haha. How do I even answer that? Okay, you'll find out after the 60-second delay. Oh, what? That's not what I wanted to click. Y'all get a sneak peek of my whispers. Into the draft. Honestly, I do expect to see another Sergeant Hammer ban. I think she's pretty strong on this map. Taking the structures is the name of the game on this map, so I might see it as a bonus pick as well. I'm wondering if we're still gonna get double support drafts on either side. Always fun to watch. And play. The Blaze ban. Ban all the double soakers. EXP wins games. Vikings. Lots of target bans on the offlaners. There is a Vikings player on Artemis. Let's see. Yes, Jakey, I would love that. Yeah, I know. Being on PST, you know, this is Division B West, so it started at 8 my time. You wanted to co-cast, Saika? You want to get in here? It's not too late. Yes, I will go on a road trip with Jotak and end up at Seven's place, who I've pretended that Seven is a famous Canadian actor, so he's gonna have to act that out. Yes, TLV has been banned out pretty much constantly for Artemis. However, lots of new bands are entering, so can't ban them all. We've got also a Tychus and Junkrat ban. Same bands, except for the TLV. And first pick Johanna yet again. Rip Vikings, I know, right? So the Mephisto and the Stukov. Interesting. Early Stukov pick can be kind of dangerous, not having a cleanse. EXP loses games. Every team that has lost has collected EXP. Yeah, so early Stukov ban, cleanseless. However, silence, pretty busted. So 7 on the Anduin and Ash on the Chromie. Anduin Joe, very, very strong ult combo. To Colorado, Squirrels. Oh yeah, is that where you're at? I think I plan on going to Colorado sometime again in this next year. So, yeah, HOTS Gamers meetup. But like, actually, I'm not kidding in any sense. Another hammer ban. So this looks like just straight Jotech target bans. That's really unfortunate. Hello, Psycho.
Hello?
What up, Psycho?
Sorry. Okay. Can I get a stream?
Oh, true, true, true. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not in the.
Yeah,
I'm not in
yeah,
the game.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, chat. Are Mormon teams allowed in NGS? I don't think they're not allowed. You're in Denver? Well, absolutely, I'll go Squirrels.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Diva and May. Interesting Diva pick. Diva is a great offlaner, but I don't know about the same double soaking potential as some of the other.
I
Yeah.
think Diva's pretty good.
Okay, okay. Not a lot of people play her, so this will be exciting.
Yeah. I think it's a little hard, in my opinion.
Looks like
But,
some
she's
yeah.
pretty good.
Big wombos for Spooky Ghosts. Oh my gosh, Abathur Illidan.
The Avatar Illidan, I love it.
You can't ban all the Jotag cheese, I guess. It is 1-0. Yes, I forgot to change the score on this screen. Here, thanks for reminding me.
They need a bit more CC on the Spooky Ghost side.
Mm-hmm.
More reliable CC anyway.
Yeah, none of May's is real point and click.
Yeah.
Uther.
Okay. Uther is a point and click.
Yep, yep. Another double support. I mean, technically, Artemis is also double support. So, another double support game. What do you think's gonna happen?
Oh, it's kind of 50-50 in terms of team comp.
Yeah.
Both teams has to micromanage really well.
Right. Not a lot of kill pressure on the side of Artemis, I would say.
With light bomb, I can see something.
Yeah, but
Hamlet
like,
too.
if
They
the
don't have-
cooldowns aren't up for Chromie, then nothing happens, right? So
Yeah, yeah. That's why they have to micromanage it perfectly. Yeah, Spooky Ghost seems kind of a little easier.
Yeah. Plus, I'm always afraid of a silence. Silence into Joe not being able to pull trait, or Anduin not being able to cast his heal. Can be really rough. Let's see these level ones. Shield Glare. Stacking on Illidan. Spike Burst on Ava. Spell Power and Vision on Chromie. Low Blow, Stukov. Q build, or Q level 1 for Mephisto. Fusion Cannon heal, Diva. Pretty expected for offlane double soaking. Missing some talents. So we've got, yes. Auto for Uther. Even-handed, my favorite. And Ice Storm. Already with the insane CC on Joe. Priority rotation goes to Spooky Ghosts. I feel like not having another body for these rotations and team fights for Artemis is gonna really hurt them.
Yeah, I agree. Not until like level 10. Not until level 10 where Illidan can help roam and
Yeah.
cover lanes a bit better.
If Johanna takes a step too deep, the backline is completely vulnerable. I like the time traps for the extra zoning.
I like to see Ghosts invade here more.
Yeah. Especially lacking that body. Looks like they wanted to, but just a little late.
Yeah,
Team
just so
wasn't
slow.
quite all together either.
I would have played the invade instead of doing our own campaign.
I think Spooky Ghosts, like, they have a plan, and I feel like you can kind of see it in the drafts that they do.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that definitely looked
okay,
like he
yeah.
just walked up and, like, DC'd.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Maybe he was baiting. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. Solid strat.
They do have double support. They can definitely bait it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Blizzard,
But
stop supporting game. So all of our internet. I don't doubt Illidan and Abathur's ability to pull things off in a team fight, though. However, May does have blinds, so that could pretty much erase all of Illidan's damage. Almost.
Game would be playable when they're level 10. Because they would be Falling Swords or Blessed Shield.
Does
A lot can happen.
Unstop get rid of blind?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I
think.
totally knew that.
Pretty sure.
These combos on Joe are pretty rough.
Oh, he's
Oh, but
the
that was
blue
the Stukov
aggro.
getting chunked right before DC probably, so that really sucks. Net going down, mid lane. It's
God,
it's
those back.
real tough for Diva to deal with both Illidan and Abba.
Yeah. She really should just try her best to clear best as possible. Maybe not even match, no, then just
Right.
clear.
Or even be aggressive with joining the 4-man because they lack a body. Three objectives up 15 seconds. Generally, both teams fight for bot and their offlaners take top safely. Looks like that's what will happen here.
There should be up there capping right now. But I
Okay.
guess so then we'll take over.
Joe getting to interrupt, but the back of her team not able to, okay. Chromie's range, insane. Joe getting really, really low. Anduin with the really clutch healing. Luther goes down. And Illidan here. Diva coming a little sooner. Or sorry, a little later. Doing some work on Stukov. Diva interrupting this point. Crummy poking, but out of mana. So two of these altars go to Artemis. However, this is that map where you can win the game with 1 point left. I love this map. It's so funny.
Could be either. To me, it's either really slow volley, really hard to win if playing with this 1 HP though.
I like the vision on the mines. Spooky Ghosts took their camp a little earlier, so I do think they have time to invade.
Yeah, they do have time to invade now. I think they should back off.
Artemis?
Artemis.
Yeah, absolutely. Being down to numbers and...
Well,
Joe.
is coming down.
Yeah, Joe doing a crazy job in the front line. I don't know how she pushed them away with, I guess, Chromie poking, but... Illidan here to join the fight. 4v4. Time loop on Uther. With the armor, though. He's very healthy still.
Joe is hitting him again.
Boom. Yes.
Probably have to back off and
Looks like they might want to escort this
Maybe,
in. Does get pushed in. Value. A level lead and some change for Artemis. This next objective, if they get 10, could be... They could have both, potentially.
if they play it slow and they can stall, he goes alter.
Are they giving both?
That's not a bad play. Artemis is capitalizing on.
Joe here to do some... Oh, getting the subdue!
It's kind of big.
5 minutes in. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
That's when they don't get the tower here.
Yeah, and we've got Mule, and they're... I wouldn't say their comp is necessarily drafted for Siege.
It's really not. But Artemis got both altars. Big win for them.
Yeah.
Donna did take Falling Sword, not Blessed Shield.
We did
They
pop
can
Johanna
help,
Dre, Chromie in the maze chain,
Oh,
but ult's popping
and-
out. Hunt, Light Bomb. Still no level 10s for Spooky Ghost, so this is kind of dangerous for them. Jotek's really in there, getting healed by Clutch Anduin. And Diva's taking his top camp.
Very nice coordinated combo.
I really love even-handed on Anduin.
Yeah, I feel like it's an underrated talent.
Yeah,
You always take the
the W.
W shield.
I can't even
yeah.
hit W shield, so that's why I take even-handed. Alright, all of our ults are online. Temporal Loop, Falling Sword, Hunt, Evolution, Light Bomb, Massive Shove. I feel like that'd be pretty good after Illidan hunts in. Durance, D-Storm, Avalanche. Chromie gets Avalanche in there. Durance pulled by Anduin.
Nice pull.
So many peeling tools, and we've got Evolution for the Joe. that's two ults, but Stugov's on the shorter cooldown. And we got the Hunt on May to contest. 2 Joes. That's kind of insane peeling.
Probably did get bottom ult here.
Joe running kind of pretty soon again. Mephisto in the
Nice
time
one,
loop
Mephisto.
though. Can Illidan be stopped? Oh my god,
Very
the
likely
triple
bomb.
light bomb stun.
Should be a cleanup for Jotek. Oh, actually, they're.
Oh my god.
Holding them together.
Okay. Oh, big silence. Oh, trait pop for Joe.
They.
Chromie
turn
with
back
the
in.
snipes. Everybody's and very,
Oh,
very
Mephisto.
chunked. Another hunt?
Oh, another
my
hunt?
god, this is too much. What's going on?
That fight lasted so long that he got
Oh
another
my god! He's
hunt.
still
Oh,
alive!
oh my.
This is too much. Adam's got no mana. No
The
more
fans are
Illidan.
insane. Wait, but nobody kept the altar?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Maybe they can't react to it yet. Yeah. Spooky Ghost can't react to the
They don't have talents.
altar. Oh, there are
And it's
Donna
not
talents
safe
here.
because of this fort. Joe playing goalie 1v4 is kind of insane, but I guess the clone is here too.
One Joe's already hard enough. Imagine two Joes.
I know, right? And already a team with not a lot of damage, so...
Oh, coordinated W's from the Joes.
Clone does go down.
Spooky Ghost should venture elsewhere instead of bot lane. They
Right.
don't have a good siege comp.
There's not a ton to protect here, unless Artemis gets the camps. Got double pull on Anduin, I believe. Oh no, it's the heal.
Yeah, they're wasting a lot of time sitting around bot lane. They really should just help Diva out. and
Yeah, a similar situation
Yeah.
happened in the last game with Artemis getting the Punisher, and instead of going elsewhere, getting value on the map, Spooky Ghost went to protect or just kind of play goalie against Artemis. But Artemis doesn't have a lot to get here.
Holding bot ulters is pretty good for them. They don't have to do a whole lot.
Ooh.
Who's getting
Oop
stunned,
into the
stunned.
silence and the avalanche. Anduin getting really CC'd out here. Artemis really split here. Illidan goes
no.
down. They could fight under this fort. So we got two Joes now with Clone. 7 walking kind of far. Chromie really in deep.
Karma's fighting for his life.
Yeah.
Oh,
7 also goes down.
everybody perish.
I guess it was Artemis that stayed too long. I don't know why Jotag held the camp. Maybe they wanted the team fight, but just didn't go well for them. Like, backline
Maybe
got
they-
dove and everybody got split.
Maybe a bit ambitious. Donna doing her best to hold.
That hunt on
Wow,
Uther?
Hunt coming in.
Yeah, not a ton of siege damage going on, but Mule was stopped by Diva, so they could still get the structure, but Mule might be back up soon. They're really protecting the
guys-
spot.
We could go stood down a talent. So, taking a
Yeah,
5 still.
I agree, Jake. I would have
Not
liked to see
ideal.
Divine Shield for the time loop.
I'm always a fan over. Always a fan of time. D-Shield over. D-Storm.
I think D-Storm's more fun to play. But for this
Sure.
comp in particular, you time loop Mephisto, you have no kill pressure. Like Mephisto goes down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. The game is still not over. Mephisto is a late game character.
Yep, yep.
And the hunt goes in by...
Oh, the Falling Sword Light Bomb. Kind of insane. Big Durance, though. Pulls Illidan out, but Illidan goes back in and gets stunned.
Dodge the avalanche.
Joe is really in there. Chromie
Okay,
gets
with
a
it.
Uther, yeah.
John has low mana again. My man is always
I know, right? These condemns have been really, really big. Oh my god, Johanna. Who's gonna
Back
stop
in.
Jotag? All 3 altars are up, but Artemis is going for this fort first. Oh my god.
Avatar should get
Yeah, that's true. I would have liked to see Abathur get the safe one at least.
off.
Oh, she had like just a
Diva.
little bit left. Mephisto
Oh, I
going
thought she had a bar.
ambitious. No, no, just I believe just a little bit left.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure actually.
Oh, that's pretty illegal.
I mean, is it though? When you have
Oh,
vision of the other team at the bottom of the map?
both ulters though. Both top ulters getting stolen. When their
I don't
team is
know, maybe
basically
Artemis
wiped.
getting kind of a big head here. Joe is still but Jotak's still in there. I love Anduin, like, you can just pull someone in and be like, yeah, maybe stop doing that. Even talent tiers, I don't like this play on the side of Artemis at all.
The
With
main
Joe being
Look at just main stage really is not there, so this I like this play from Artemis. Just gotta play a little bit more careful.
Ooh, with Light Bomb. Joe didn't have mana for Falling Sword.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, Donna got pushed.
Joe back there, but she's living. And Sukov goes down to Chromie.
Oh, nice. Unstoppable.
Joe's still Jotak's still in there. I commend 7 for being able to keep both Joe and Illidan alive here.
Amazing. Team wipe.
Jesus.
Should prioritize probably 6 capping instead of
Oh, you were talking about
will.
Jake was talking about cleanse level 7 Uther. Yeah, that's true. Kind of hard to time, but another tool for cleanse on time loop.
Did you not pick that?
Let's see.
Oh, he didn't. No, non-stoppable. No plans at all for Team Spooky Ghosts.
Take the altars and put an end to
It is a hard time to play with.
So with this boss and with that 6-point altar, this should be a game.
That is it. Very nice.
Who says Illidan's a bad character? Who said that?
That's not a bad character. It's just
Yeah.
hard to micromanage.
Yeah. What is this?
Top damage Odin.
No, that with top so concedes that. What is this self-healing? About the same healing as Anduin. No, that's disgusting. Anyways. I think with a better idea of how the maps could be played when at a disadvantage, Spooky could have pulled out some of those situations. Where's my interview? What would you have drafted? For the side of Spooky Ghosts to kind of
Spooky
deal.
Ghosts?
Yeah.
I don't like the tank pick. I never liked Mei. It's just a very hard character to coordinate with your team.
That's true. Do you see Mei as more of like she's an engage and doesn't
Usually, no, she's usually just a zone.
Oh, I see zoning, yeah.
Yeah, just a annoying, utility slow. I think of it as like a tank Jaina.
Tank
Just
Jaina?
use it,
Okay.
yeah, but she slows everyone down.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily just CC them, just slows everyone down, slow their tempo, engaging.
Even though Mei was picked before Illidan, I would have liked to see level 1 blind, I think, for Mei. And just blind Illidan for like the
Mhm.
whole game if possible. I did see like Avalanche on and Shove to try and zone out, but
Mhm.
7 really kept everybody alive. It was kind of awesome.
Avalanche used that game was more used as to pick people off.
Mm. It did
It
get the
should have been.
Chromie. Hmm.
I feel like it should have been used to
Peel them away.
push people away, so you can,
Okay.
so we can like collapse on the Illidan or whoever was
I see.
frontlining.
Yeah. Uther did go auto attack level 1, so like evil, and
Mm.
yeah, that could have been plenty to stop Illidan from doing everything that he was doing. But with a hat, he had insane sustain.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah, I just think it's not enough CC or reliable CC for Spooky Ghost to hold Illidan down.
you want to jump into interviews with Artemis?
Uh, no, I'm gonna skip out.
Okay.
You can do that though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Come earlier next time. Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, see you later.
All right.
Hey, Dark Horse
Hello.
of the monstrous Artemis.
Thank you.
You guys and your silly comps.
The Avatar Illidan may have or may have not been a choice made with exactly 1 second left.
I was going to ask, like, did you guys actually plan that out, or
No, we were looking at some other things.
like what? Just curious.
Well, one of them we haven't ever actually run in NGS, but we've run it a few practice times, so I don't know if I should say.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, that's fine.
So
Keep
one
your
of them
secrets.
I will not say.
Okay.
Was one of the other potential things, and then if we didn't do that, because it might have involved some role swapping. Because honestly, was gone tonight. He was our normal tank, so we were already flipping around some roles.
Yeah,
And
Dark
I think
played
around some
Joe
more.
both. Oh, you played Joe both
I
games.
did,
How did that
yes.
feel for you?
Good. We I actually jumped on early with 7 to practice some tank and healer synergy, and of the like 3 or 4 warm-up games, I didn't play a single one of Joe because we were like, nobody gives Joe away.
And then they gave you Joe both times
But
because
it
they were
worked.
busy banning TLV and Hammer.
Yes. But yeah, the
Insane.
other one was just Joe Tack was looking at potentially doing some other shenanigans with some of his other favored offlaners that nobody else plays, like potentially Phoenix or
Mm,
maybe one of the more normal ones. Was one of the kind of
I
3 things we were
mean,
talking. And last
both
second, he was
teams
like,
were
"What
banning
about
offlaners. Oh
Abathur
yeah.
Illidan?" And I was like, "Actually, I think that works really well with our 3-man that we have right now, and they don't have anything to stop it, which forced them into the last pick Uther, I think, and I think it overall worked well for us."
I know, like Abathur Illidan being so annoying in the front line really let Ash just kind of rip it on Chromie, which was so cool. I didn't know that this comp could work this well, so really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the Abathur Illidan obviously is its kind of its own thing. So you have like the
Right.
2-man and the
I just
3-man,
mean
but
like
as
alongside
far
you
as
three.
yeah, so that's when he brought it up. I was actually like, oh, I actually really like that because Johanna, Chromie are 2 of the best heroes in the game to defend a 4-man push and
Yeah,
defend
yeah,
3.
exactly. And you were doing that on your own. You were like 1v4 the push in bot lane, like the whole
Yeah, that
time you
was
got your
too.
subdue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, so actually we really liked it because I think one of the best counters to that is early game, just like 4-man shove a lane, but it's really hard to do that into Joe Chromie.
Yeah. And they also drafted one DPS, which made it harder for them to siege when they wanted to.
Yeah, with just Mephisto not being a great seizure
Hmm.
either.
I mean, he is, but kind of more later on in the game, like level 20 and stuff like that. But he did go Q build also, so there's that.
Yeah, but another thing I didn't think of that 7 pointed out immediately is that Abathur does just take a body off the field from Mephisto to get resets, which is nice.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I was honestly kind of concerned for you guys. I would have thought, or they actually tried. Spooky Ghost tried to invade pretty early game on your camp. They were a little late, but like taking advantage of the fact that you guys are missing a body is like the counter to Aether. So they didn't do too much of that, or you guys peeled them off enough. Like, you didn't let them have kills.
Yeah, early game is definitely a risk. Later game, the Illidan fortunately can usually hunt in
Yeah,
pretty
that global
quickly.
pressure. We do be forgetting about Illidan. Jotak's making things meta again.
Jotak will switch playing heroes if they become meta. I think that's his thing.
I mean, we got the hammer. So next NGS match, they're gonna ban TLV, Hammer, and Illidan. That's what I'm hearing.
There you go.
Oh
Well, in the first game they banned Hogger too, which is another one of
yeah.
his picks. Jotak gets
Okay, but
gets
what
a lot
about
of love in
Seven
the
able
main
to keep you
category.
all alive during that? And you were like all the time.
I was and ooh, which is out of health.
Oh, ooh, that's a first for me. I love
Um,
that.
yeah, it was I said a couple times throughout the game that that was the most stressful game that wasn't that close that I've ever played.
Is that what it's like playing
And
with
that
Jotag?
was not meant as a slant to the other team. Like I just felt like
Yeah.
we were in pretty good control, but I was so stressed every team fight. I just
Uh-huh.
always thought I was dying, and somehow
It
Jotak
looked
killed
like
them
it
just
you
before they
were.
killed me.
You just well-timed traits and when keeping you up, you guys getting clinching those kills, before the other team could. So, yeah, really well played. And thanks for being
Thank
the
you.
official spokesperson interviewer for Artemis. We never get
Yeah,
Seven in here. I wonder why that is.
it's usually honestly or myself.
Oh, I see, I see. But honestly
Um,
wasn't here tonight.
but everybody is welcome.
Okay.
They just are usually the volunteers, I guess.
I see, I see. Alright, well, hopefully I'll cast another one of your guys' matches.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it back. We always appreciate getting casted,
Yeah, of course.
especially by someone so adept at the game. Can learn a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Do you want to like give a shout out or something? Talk about how stressed you were?
Apparently, my husky would like to give a shout out if you
Oh,
bring
I
back.
heard that. I thought it was a
And
cat. I love it.
so shout out to Nova. Apparently,
Nova?
that's my
Your
husky.
husky's name is Nova.
One
I
of them
love
is. It's
it.
Nova and Mika. So the other one is not Heroes of the Storm themed.
But one Nova is named after Nova.
As long as my wife doesn't find out, yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Done. Oh, my lips are sealed.
Shout out to my team. Everybody played really well tonight, especially with some role swapping. Shout out to you for casting. Like I already said, we really, really appreciate it. It's always really fun to watch back and get to see our games from
Yeah.
third person point of view.
You guys always
And
make it
shout out-
interesting, so I was
Thank
having
you.
a lot of fun too.
Shout out to the other team. We played them a couple times last season because we played them again in playoffs last season and played them here. So we played them a few times and they always put up a good showing. And then I always like to say shout out to our wives and or girlfriends who
Oh.
let us play a video game late into the night and pretend like we're really good at it. So we appreciate them.
Yeah, that's really sweet. And yeah, hopefully I'll do this again. And congratulations on your domination.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your night.
You too. All right. I'll probably end the stream here. Thank you all for watching my rusty stream. And thanks Saika for hopping in. Maybe I'll get another co-caster next time, but yeah. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.